Hey everybody, I'm back with a card share. I want to share with you first what I used to make the card, and then I'll show you the card. So I've gotten a couple of things in the mail, recently, and I wanted to play with this new set from the Greetery. It is called Balloon Bouquet. So this is a layering stamp set. This is the guide that shows you the different layers for assembling, and here's a stamp set. I did use some post-it notes to mask off what I was working with. So you can see here, these are what they look like now. And there's just a little sticky piece at the top so I could, stick it down to the paper. All I did was stamp out the actual large balloon here with some Versamark ink, and then I cut it out freehand. So that's what I did to create the mask. And here's the die, which I did not use. Or there's actually two different dies that you can purchase separately. But this is that stamp set. And then I used also from the Greeter this Twisted Crepe die again. The sentiment set from the Greetery. What is it called? Sentiment Sweet Birthday. And there's a matching die set, which I also have here, that I used to create a banner and stamped Happy Birthday. And then to create the envelope, because it is a slimline card, I used this envelope die from Trinity Stamps. And I also use this layering matte guide or matte die. I use the outer size, the larger size. This puts an edge to edge sort of matte with a scallop edge and stitched inside. For your cards. So I don't know what that's called. But I have two dies here in this pocket, or two sets in here. So that's what I used to create the card. Oh, one more thing. I did use this Pinwheel Party stamp set again for the inside of the card. And this set from Ink to Paper. I used one of the arms here. Actually, this die is in here, and it's called Hats Off, and I use the hand that looks like it's holding something. So yeah, that's what I used for my card. Now the inks that I used on my card are actually from the stamp market. Sorry guys. I used two different colorways. So my stamp set, for my stamp set, I used the Sea Glass, Tropic Teal, Emerald Isle, and then Peach and Coral Reef. Those are the colors that I used from the stamp market. And let's see. Here is my card. An envelope. So it is a slimline card, as I said. I'll turn it for you to see it. And there's those confetti or those crepe dies, the banner for Happy Birthday, and here's the balloon. So as I said before, I did mask this out. So I stamped the first balloon, the one in the front here. Then I put a mask over it, stamped the orange, the lighter peach one here behind it. Then created another mask to mask this one off a little bit. And then I stamped this darker coral one. So it all uses the same colors that I showed you in the inks. I do have the matching cardstock from her. So that's what I used for these Twisted Crepe die cuts here. Then I took some of my embroidery floss in silver thread, and I tied a knot in them. And then I used some of the multi-matte medium to stick down the string. And of course it runs underneath here, but it is glued down to the paper here. And then I kind of tied it all together with another piece of string here, and then I put this die cut of the hand sort of at an angle like it was holding the strings here. So you can see it is on a blue card base, and again, this is paper from the stamp market. that I'm using here. So it all coordinates together with the ink colors. And then on the inside I stamped, "Let's party and eat lots of cake." And then I added one of these. I had some extra bits of the streamers or the crate, so I added that into the card just so I wouldn't waste it. So that's my birthday card. And then I went ahead and made the envelope for it. These do fit in a business number 9 or number 10 envelope. So if you have those on hand, they're always usually white. They're not of usually heavyweight quality. So I do have them on hand. I just don't prefer to use them since I bought the die. It's kind of nice to have, you know, a die that fits these cards as well. So this die I showed you, and I actually used the little twists, the 2 little loops that come with it. I die cut those this time, and then I tied some twine around it after I glued these 2 pieces down. This is double-sided paper from Stampin' Up, and her colors pretty much will match a Stampin' Up paper because that's what she had originally before she came out with her own inks, before the Stamp Market came out with their own inks. And she was using colors from Stampin' Up to match the chosen palettes that she liked to use a lot. So I did match this with the emerald. So that's what this is emerald cardstock from the Stamp Market. And then this is a pattern paper from Stampin' Up that I had in one of their paper packs from, I think, last year or something like that. So got to use that paper up. The card does fit in here, so I'll be giving this to a family member for birthday. So yeah, that's my card share today. I hope you're all having a good one, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.